Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for top 35. Group qualifying, or guys outside top 35. In the group qualifying, as always, is we're here for right before race 10, right before the main qualifying. Back for the Rock. Oh man, Lord help these guys. 'Cause last time out, it was outright chaos at the Rock. So you'll see how these guys fare for this one, as we have Thomas Qatar Jr. there in the 31. See how he does. Quite a couple of new faces for this one. One of the main stories we'll probably get into when when in the race itself, for this, when we cover the stories for that race, because there's a lot of changes going on right now as the season's heading down the wire. One of them right now being Dean Thompson, the unfortunate Dean Thompson, in that number one Tricon entry, is basically, now that he's in the top 35, I don't know, for some reason at some point Tricon decided to just have Dean Thompson run out the rest of the season. And now that he's in the top 35 in the standings, he's actually 35th in the standings coming into this. He doesn't have to be in the top 35 group qualifying anymore. So at this point, quite a few of the guys who have been trying to run most, if not all, the season are in the top 35. Chris Fortin in the 99 car, he has a couple of DNQs on his belt, but he finally got into the top 35 at some point. In fact, he's 34th in the standings coming into this. Now let's check out what the rest of the grid here. So one of the first stories we're going to cover. This some guy named Vasan Naganoski out west. See how he does. Quite the road racer. Went all the way out here to the Rock, North Carolina. He's from Alberta. See how he does here. Driving for Shifty Racing. Now, the thing about this was originally gonna be the 40 of Dale Quarterly, but after his flip, because Dale Quarterly flipped over in Charlotte, I'm not sure, I forgot whether or not he was at Phoenix. Actually, I think he missed out on Phoenix. Probably. Actually, no, he didn't. But the thing is, things didn't necessarily go well for Dale Quarterly as of late, so he backed out. Or at least for now. I'm not sure if he's out for the rest of the season, but for now he's just not taking part. So they found some kind of I can't speak. They found a replacement. Interesting to say at least, all the way from Alberta. He's doing pretty good so far. Well, 6. I forgot to mention, only 12 guys here. Now you notice the car counts in these group qualifying has been average around 16, 17 around there. But it's scaled down because quite a few of the better known entries like Joey Gay, Smart Sports, Cody Dennison and Wayne Peterson Equipment, Quinn Houff, and so on. Quite a few teams decided to back out of this because, I don't know, they just don't want to take the Rock again. I don't blame them. They just don't want to go back to the Rock for now. So a lot of these guys in this field consist of guys who've been trying to run like full time, but just haven't quite fared well in the race themselves, or have DNQ'd for a couple of them. Michael Hoke's DNQ'd once in this 88 car, and right now he's the slowest amongst everybody. There's only 11 cars. I thought there was originally going to be 12, but then it was discovered, Dean Thompson is 35th in points, so it's like whatever, So that's what it is. So slowest right now. There we have the 50 of Derek Lemke making a start again. He's only made like 3 attempts at least. I know he DNQ'd for one of them. I think he DNQ'd for Nashville. So Natalie Decker's not here, by the way. So it's pretty interesting to say the least. Now doing the math, I think that's about 8. That's about 8. I think there's 8 spots available. Could be wrong on that one. Looking, yeah, 34. Because the rest of the guys in the top 35 in the standings are pretty much, they're running, except for Natalie Decker. So 8 spots available, And yeah, there's Thomas Katara Jr. DNQ'd last time out in Springfield, and Springfield was one of the cleaner races throughout this season. As Derek Lemke's been, I'm not sure any crashes have been Lemke's fault, but he's not had luck. As he's getting by 31 Katara, his time right now, so the 3 worst times are going home. And with 4 minutes to go, looks like, let's see, well, Pikes Peak's Tanner Shaw. Let's talk about Tanner Shaw. Good lord, this poor kid. With that Bush sponsorship, driving for his dad's team. 2 straight DNQs, even when they made the race themselves, they didn't really have trouble getting into the qualifying into the races. But the race themselves, man, he could not get any luck. One of his bigger highlights, from what I could remember, is off the top of my head, was him flipping over at Bristol Dirt, at least one of the Bristol Dirt races. And it's not been a good time for this team, for this young kid. I think he's 20. But like, this poor guy cannot catch a break. He's 4th fastest right now. Lemke's 3rd fastest. Oh yeah, 53. Let's talk about this. So Kane Lemon has brought one of his buddies, another one of his buddies, to onto the team in the 53. I forgot there was news about this. I forgot whether or not he's running the rest of the season in the 53, because that 53 has been a part-time entry. I don't know if he's gonna have him run out the rest of it. But at this point, that might be a bit risky. I don't know, but see how that goes. Oh yeah, and we'll cover in the race itself, but Kyle Weatherman was going to be in the 53, but then Lock Motorsports Group, the team that consists of Reed Sorensen, Scott Speed, have dropped a bombshell. And somewhere in the background, I think that was Lemke who smacked the wall coming out of turn 2. Coming out of turn 2. I think he smacked, well, he's pitting. Yeah, I think he smacked the wall, which is, I mean, oh boy, he has the 3rd fastest time, so I wouldn't worry, but that was a bit concerning. You don't want to really get much damage, because they don't want to have to whip out backup cars. Lawless Allen in the 44, he tried to qualify for Springfield, failed to qualify. He's only attempted 3 races? Just about 3 races. And, oh geez, Allen smacked the wall too. Oh boy. Right now, he has the 2nd fastest time. Logan Crisp right now has the fastest time. I think that's what I wanted to mention earlier. Logan Crisp has the fastest time. With a 20, it's not even by much. 3 wide. I'm not sure you guys want to do that. Okay, well, he backed out. He has the fastest time. He could chill out a bit. JJ Yelly just went right up the board to 2nd. Look at that. Just like, yeah, there's JJ Yelly, by the way. The man who finished runner-up at Charlotte had an amazing day there. In that part-time Nemco entry. My goodness, early on in the season, quite a turnaround for this team, because earlier on in the season, Yaley and Nemco could not qualify to save their life. Like, good lord, like, what was it? I think he was in that Daytona. That's because Daytona only had 35 cars. Top 35 wasn't in effect yet. He missed out on Dover, and then by the time Rockingham, which is the 3rd race of the season, was when they started using the top 35 rule, and he could not qualify for the life of him. Actually, no, he was not there. Looking at the list here. But he did DNQ both Bristol Dirt races. And he did try Nashville, DNQ there too, I think. Like, it's just been a rough time. Looking at the rest of the field, I think I covered everybody. Guitarra, Shaw is 5th. 70 of Martin Stone. I haven't mentioned him at all. He's been having a rough season. A couple of DNQs in himself. But he's 6th right now. 7th is Kentar Jr. Oganowski. Oh yeah, 8. So 36. Jeremy Mayfield making starts again. He only made a scarce amount of starts. Yeah, he only made a few starts. Yeah, Shifty Racing. I mentioned that because Oganowski's right there. Shifty Racing, kind of here and there when it comes to qualifying. Right now, 2nd car out. Mega Hoax's 1st car out. I mean, Shifty Racing equipment, they're very inconsistent. So that's a yikes from there. It's a shame. So he will fail to make his debut. Ito must have broke something Actually, no. All these times are very close, but Ito in the 26. Time just isn't cutting it. That is a shame. So Ito missing out, but she is going to run out the rest of this. But the thing is, from what I heard, Hana Kanako Racing has high hopes for her, especially for the future. So they're going to try and run her from here on out, no matter what happens. Especially this point situation is kind of out of her control here. So let's take a look. Alright, so here's the results for group qualifying here. Only 11 cars, which is interesting. That means only 3 DNQs. So Logan Chris was had the fastest time. JJ Yaley and Nemco in second. Third is Lawless Allen. Derek Lemke in the 50. Tanner Shaw, Pikes Peaks Tanner Shaw. My goodness, thank goodness. He's made the field again. Let's see if he has luck. I think he did well last time out. I don't remember. Martin Stone in the 70. Yeah, Martin Stone is in. Cantar Jr. in 7th, and Jeremy Mayfield takes the last spot. So at least there's that for Mayfield. Hoax DNQs again. That might be his 3rd DNQ. Aronofsky, well, it is what it is. Shifty Racing Equipment. They're very shifty. Heck, Lemke doesn't really qualify half the time. And then Yui Ito. Rough break. That was very close times, by the way. So, like, they're very close on time. So, none to be too ashamed about. So, it is what it is. No matter what, I think Hana Kanako's trying to ride it out with Ito, see what they could get out of her. So, it is what it is. You have to try again at Papyrus. I just spoiled the next race. Whatever. So, for now, you're going to get to main race some point. But other than that, for now, that is about it.